We've got two new builder base skins this month. The Battle Copter came out on December 16th, and the Steampunk Battle Machine is coming out tomorrow, December 23rd. Let's look over these skins. I'll give you my thoughts, and you'll see all the features just in case you were planning to buy any of these. Don't forget to use code Seth if you're buying anything in Clash of Clans or on the Supercell store. Now, starting off with the Battle Copter. This is such a unique design, and I love it. It's like the Golem King of the builder base, because the Golem King is one of the biggest skins in the game, especially compared to a regular Barbarian King skin or the little skins like the Super Squad King or the Robo King. And the Battle Copter is just massive compared to all the other Battle Copter skins. The color scheme of this skin is also different than any of the other skins, the teal on the sides of the ship, but I do like the color scheme. It's got white and red propellers, which sort of kind of match, I don't know, but it does look good together. And the propellers looked fine to me, but I didn't notice the questionable design until Aster brought it up in his videos. I guess they were just like me when they designed the skin, they just didn't realize the design might not have been the best idea. Now you might be looking at it here and wondering, where is the master builder? Isn't he supposed to be like sleeping next to or on top of his ship? And then when I zoom out, you may also notice that there's this obstacle down here that I forgot to remove. Oh, that's the master builder. And yes, this is a bug where he's supposed to be up by his ship, and even on his ship it kind of looks like, based on his hand position, that he's supposed to be holding on to the steering wheel of the boat ship. But this is a bug and Aster likes it, and it's kind of funny, so whether they keep it or not, I don't really mind. It doesn't affect it that much, but he does move around with the ship. No matter where I move him, he's always going to be detached from the main ship. Now when we get to attacking with this skin, just flying across the battlefield, it looks fine, but then as soon as it starts attacking, you can see the animation hasn't quite been perfected, and it could definitely use some cleaning up, because every time it pauses to do a new attack, the propeller also pauses. It definitely shouldn't be doing that, and every time it attacks, the propeller should stay the same, and we really shouldn't notice any difference in the spinning of it. So this skin definitely isn't perfect between that resting animation and the attacking animation, but other than that, anytime the ship is just flying around, the animation looks amazing. One other thing that is kind of nitpicky is just the speed of the projectile. You would think a cannon is going to shoot a cannonball at a very high speed, but here it just looks a lot slower than it should. All the sound effects on this skin to me sound the same as all the other Battle Copter skins, so unfortunately it doesn't seem like there are any real unique sound effects on this one. I do think they should have put some more work into the animations and sound effects for this one, because it does cost $7.99. It's a standard skin, but $7.99 is more expensive than normal standard skins. So it does feel a little bit low effort for the amount that this skin costs. The knockout animation is funny, the boat collapses, and the master builder hangs onto the side for dear life. But again, for the price of this skin, it's not a super complicated animation. Overall, I would say it is a really solid skin, but again, it costs almost as much as a legendary, but I don't think the features live up to that price. I like the design enough to buy it. It's massive and it looks really good. Next, let's look at the Steampunk Machine. First of all, I absolutely love the design of this skin, maybe even more than the Battle Copter. He's got that spiked metal ball, the spinning blade, and the steam tank on his back. The selection animation is by far my favorite out of all the builder base skins. It obviously didn't look super realistic at the very start, but he runs up, jumps, and stomps on the ground. Then he realizes something's a little bit wrong, hops out, corrects the gear, and he's all good to go. I also noticed that this skin pretty much has 100% custom sound effects. Now, I don't think his deployment sound effect is custom, but everything else, his attacking, his walking, his ability, and knockout sounds are all custom. He's also got custom visual effects too. You can notice on the saw blade, there's the orange glowing, and the normal battle machine has blue lightning for ability and visual effects, but the Steampunk Machine has orange lightning. There's orange lightning that comes up from the sky, the chain lightning is orange, and the glow on his saw blade gets even brighter. Let's get a better look at that lightning that comes down from the sky. You can see that even on the first stage of the ability, the attacking even has a nice orange glow to it. Here's the knockout animation. He face plants into the ground, and you can see that even with the knockout, the orange electricity and glow is still on his saw blade. Now you can't see the knockout super well, so let's get a better look at it here. You can see he face plants on the ground. The Master Builder evidently looks knocked out, and his battle machine is just broken down. The skin, of course, isn't perfect. One thing I noticed is the damage shows up on the building on the top of his upswing. So instead of on the down hit, it actually happens while his arms are raised in the air. Again, not a big deal, but it is something to consider. Guys, if you're planning to buy any of these, it helps support me so much when you put in code Seth before your purchase. Thank you for everyone who supports me.